Hello everyone, and welcome back to God of War Sons of Sparta, Season 1, Episode 2, the Chisel Part 2. And in this video, we're going to be
Wait,
progressing...
so if Constantinos is the headmaster of the Agoge, why do you call him the Sculptor?
Is it not obvious?
He sculpts?
Like his fathers before him, the statue of Queen Sparta was their legacy, his pride, and his burden.
So as I was saying, in this video we're going to be progressing the Chisel quest line to retrieve Constantinos' chisel. But before that, remember that door back when at the beginning of the game where the Cyclops is fought? Right there on the map in the left corner. That door is now available because of the eyes of Lycurgus. Shouldn't be too complicated. They're just the starter enemies. So up here is a chest that you can get, but I don't believe that I get it right here. I think I get it a little later on. Yeah, I'll get it a little later on. So you can skip past those guys right there by just jumping on those platforms. But as you can see, I do not, because I choose to fight them head on for some reason. And now you should be back to where you fight the Cyclops. I didn't realize that the body stayed there forever. Just L2 and then aim with the left stick to use Lycurgus' eyes. There's nothing that can be done there right now. So I run a little ways away, and then I place down a map marker, which ends up being the orange treasure chest to signify that there is a wall there. I don't know why I chose orange. I think I changed the color I use for that kind of thing later. So the orange treasure chest represents the wall and something good for later on. Here's the other place to use Lycurgus' eyes. And up here is another treasure chest that you have to use his eyes for. don't think I ever got this in my last playthrough. So, remember that pathway on the left in the last video that I said you can ignore for now? Well, that's the direction that we're supposed to head for this quest to find the Sculptor's Chisel. But first, on the right, there's a little conversation you can have with Deimos. But you have to be like right next to him to start it.
Amara smiled at me the other day. Like a real smile. Not just the polite one she gives people before she punches them.
Did you pass out? Stumble all over your tongue?
Ha ha. We actually had a great conversation. She said, I fight with heart.
She means you're clumsy, but you keep trying.
At least I talk
that's
to
nice.
girls.
I talk to girls.
Oh, yeah. When they trip and happen to land near you.
And even then, they stay. Must be my charm.
Must be your face. Pity always worked on Mother, too.
Well, that was an interesting little conversation thing there. So, I tried like 8 times to, not 8, like 4 different times to, no, that, not even, I tried 4 different times with the mic set up, and then I figured it out, then I started recording the voiceover for this, and then I had recorded the first 15 minutes, and then I realized that my microphone wasn't plugged in, and I was recording on the computer's microphone array, so it sounded really bad, and I had to restart.
A stone eye.
So
Just like Lycurgus.
it was just a little annoying. So, if I repeat myself, it's probably because I'm getting recordings confused, and I think I haven't said something yet, but I actually did say this recording. I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to hit the stupid fucking chime. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with them right now. There's nothing you can really do here with this right now, but it's kind of neat later on. So there's a health crystal right here, you can poke it and get health orbs. The markers in this game are super finicky. Sometimes they let you place them on Kratos and sometimes they don't. So I used the green map symbol thing to mark a health crystal. Just so that I remember where it is if I'm ever in the area and I need health. These guys are a lot more irritating than their other skeleton thing buddies. The fighting style that I would advertise for in this game is definitely the fast fighting style rather than just standing there and attacking. Like, you could just stand there and attack and just tank everything. But I generally prefer to use my roll a lot more than my shield. So that box back there, you can get it later on, but there's nothing you can do with it right now. It's a little annoying, but whatever. This jumping section reminds me of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. It's a really fun game, definitely recommend. I might have a video series on it at some point in the future, but it's not near future exactly. Maybe distant future. So over here is going to be the first centaur that you fight and the first mini-boss of the game. So I'm going to use two strategies here. The first one will be the normal strategy that I use, which is the hit and run thing, where I just tend to dodge through everything. Which is a really good strategy here, if you execute it properly. But I already fucked up bad here, so, yeah, if you do what I did here, you might want to mess up with the rolling tactic, then you're going to want to shift tactics to something like the second strategy that I'm going to show here in a little bit. Alright, so here comes the second strategy, and it takes me a minute to figure out that I can do it, but when I do it, it works really nicely. So, basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hop up on one of those platforms, either the left or the right, wait for him to come into the corner, crouch, and then poke him with your spear, and then just do that until he dies, and you should take less damage because he hits you less. It's pretty cheap, but works. I shifted back to the first strategy here at the end because I knew I had him. And that's the first Centaur Warlord. Over here is the Temple of Apollo.
Hey, you really think Apollo's paying attention to us?
No,
Where's
it's
your
not.
faith? Spartans are the gods' favorite sons.
Are they though? They're always warring all the time, I'm pretty sure.
See, brother? Told you! Apollo has delivered.
You are not kidding.
Alright, so now
Wait, how do we know that's a gift for us? He might be stealing it.
maybe it is
It's
so.
not stealing if we don't get caught. Spartan law.
But aren't the gods always watching?
Common misconception.
You're crazy. What else
Yeah.
is in here?
Look around.
Alright, so now you have this solar sling, which is pretty useful, and it is the first magic attack of the game. And magic attacks generally are very helpful. The only difficult part about this first part here is keeping the stick steady. This next one's all about timing. Still fairly easy. Now down here is a big fun thing.
What do you think we have here? Not
A
sure
portal.
it's working.
Apollo wouldn't have put it here if he didn't want us to use it.
Yeah, but it could be for someone else.
Well, we can check back.
So yeah, there's nothing you can really do here right now.
So it's okay to steal?
For soldiers. To be prepared for war is to learn resourcefulness and cunning.
I guess the rules are different in war.
Indeed, Flyby.
Those things there are really annoying. They shoot poison every few seconds. They only take one stab to kill, but that doesn't change how annoying they are. Here's a magic crystal. I don't mark these on my map because I don't find them as useful as health crystals. So the Sling of Apollo is definitely pretty useful in these scenarios, but I don't tend to use it in fights. I just prefer the no-cost attacks. These things also only take one stab, but they're also irritating because of the poison shooting. This is a place that you come back to. I'm pretty sure the enemies here are a little high level for right now. Oh, nice. Got those chimes too. Because for some reason at this early stage in the game, I'm really obsessed with the chimes. These save points are always really useful, and then you can learn different attacks or defense moves. I can't remember what I end up going with. It's probably the more damage one. Oh, never mind. So, left and right will equip the Bow of Apollo, and down will equip the Bust of Lycurgus. Nothing to do right here. But that is an easy fix. That was really close.
Look up there. Think the sling can help?
Yes.
Yes. The temple showed me what to look for.
Yes, the temple was very kind.
Like Apollo's own.
Oh, that would hurt him for sure. Apparently it doesn't.
Let's split up. Remember to use the bus to look for Kokopi's fur.
But I
That
don't even
seems
know
dangerous.
what the Kirkopis is. Much less its fur.
The bust will know. Go!
How does a bust know things? Not important. Here's another thing that you can do with an item later on. So I end up going with the purple question mark here, but I'm pretty sure later on I'll change it to the light blue
Deimos!
question mark.
Found something!
Is it Kirkopis' fur?
No. Lion fur.
Lions? In Sparta?
Keep looking. Stay alert. If you find anything, yell.
What if I find lions?
Yell louder.
I suppose that works. Why am I just sitting on this menu screen for so long? Oh, did he? Where did his head go? Whatever. These boars are just a little bit of a nuisance. Now these things, they're annoying when they're in a space like this because you don't know exactly when they're gonna hit. Now, I wouldn't waste my time going for all of these like I seem to be doing right here. I also recorded this game part, the gameplay part, a long time ago. Something like May. And then I took a really long break from recording. And it was yesterday for me, but nope, it was 2 days ago for me. But it'll be also 2 days ago, nope, 3 days ago for you. I started recording gameplay again, and pretty far along now, and I'm excited for you to see it. I'm closer to the objective. You need an upgrade for the sling in order to break through that little cage-like thing. These guys are getting a little more annoying now that they're a little bit of a higher level. So, you may not know this, but they actually made another 2-day God of War game a while back. It was a long time ago, I think. It was... no. Oh wow. Yeah, it was almost 20 years ago. They made God of War Betrayal. And that game was way worse than this. I actually enjoy this game. I find it pretty fun. So here's the second one of these things. You can use them to travel between temples. Pretty helpful later on. But right now, since it's just the two and they're relatively close together, it's not super helpful. Alright, this part is kind of painful to watch, so I'll put a timestamp to when you can jump to just see the results. Alright, so here we are at the results of this. Here's the way forward, but then you don't get the chest. Oh, no, that's not a chest, that's way less interesting. Okay. So that timestamp, oh, I may have mentioned this too late, but that timestamp will have been in the description.
Good find.
I don't know how to climb with that rope like that.
What is this place?
Until we know who it belongs to, don't touch anything. Kobe's fur. We found their
The
den.
Kobe's done.
Do you see the sculptor's chisel?
No. But at least we know we're on the right track.
That was a weird cut there.
Here, Deimos!
That doesn't look like it can support two people.
You
Pick it
okay,
up.
brother?
I'm fine. We just need to find another way back.
Hey, Deimos.
Wait, isn't that the sculptor's chisel? See, his initials are on it.
Take it and run. Stay back!
What are you, Kirkopes?
Do we look like Kirkopes to you?
Maybe.
Yes.
No. On the authority of the Agoge and the glorious might of Sparta, we reclaim those stolen tools.
Stolen? Those are ours.
Yeah, they
Are they
just
though?
look like the old man's tools.
Yeah, including his initials.
I thought Spartans were fine with stealing because it proves resourcefulness.
Only when you're not caught.
And you left fur all over the sculptor's office.
Right. Well,
Why
what
not
are
on
the
purpose?
odds? Phasalis, help me look for that thing I was looking for. I know I'd be sad if it was our property that was stolen.
Oh, right. The thing.
Right, the thing. Very nice.
You escape punishment today, you pair of monkeys. Stay out of the Agoge. Brother,
Hey, either of you seen lions in this forest?
No way. Lions don't live anywhere near here.
Huh.
Let's get this chisel back to the sculptor.
You know, we found the Kerkopi's hidden lair. Sure would be a shame if some of their stuff was stolen.
Seems rude.
I don't think I understand. The Kerkopis are talking monkeys?
They were men once, transformed by the gods in punishment for their antics.
Into talking monkeys? The gods are so silly sometimes.
Calliope,
Well, they are, aren't they?
Doesn't seem like a good
shall
idea
I
to insult the
continue or
gods.
not?
Yes, please.
Stop paying attention for a second there. But those chests back there, definitely gonna want to go back for them. Smelly sheep thing? Oh, this is the first real Minotaur that Kratos ever fights, I'm pretty sure. He was young when he fought a lot of dangerous things. That wasn't so hard. I wonder what these ruins used to be. Must have accidentally opened the map though. I love those finishing moves. So violent. I believe the way forward is down this time. I don't think there's anything you can do up here. Yeah, it looks like at the... yeah. I'm gonna need another item later on. Alright, yellow... yellow question mark, yeah. Got it. Oh hey, I left that chime. Another boar and skeleton. Alright, so here's the way forward again. And my strategy, often it seems, as I remember at this point, is to explore each path, and if it seems like the way forward, then leave it for a little later. So, I believe that red door down there is an upgrade for a tool that I don't even have yet. I don't think I ever got that upgrade in my last playthrough. There are going to be a couple post-game videos already, I know. Or I know already. Yellow. I go with yellow. I better fix that next time I play. Alright, so the video is coming to an end here, and I enjoyed playing and making this video. I hope you enjoyed it too. Join me next time for the first boss fight of the game. Bye!